Hey guys, what's going on? Scrappy here, and today we have another battle that was part of the Nugget Bridge Summer Scramble. This one was against Zach. Now, Zach is a regional champion, winning a Florida Regionals with a Gorgeist. The link to his report with his Gorgeist team will be in the description down below. So I was really nervous going into this match. I misclicked turn 1, leading with my Scrappy and Mawile when I wanted to lead Scrappy with Trevenant, but it sort of worked out in the end, and we will see how my lead fares against his lead with Talonflame and Ludicolo. So I was pretty nervous about that Talonflame. I knew that it would be a big problem because Talonflame has such big amounts of power with that Choice Band and that Priority Brave Bird, even Flare Blitz. So getting the double Intimidate off was pretty good early in the game. So I was feeling very confident about taking hits from this Talonflame, but I was overconfident and I made a big mistake. Turn 1 that would it would make the game a lot more difficult for me. So Ludicolo went for the fake out, and here I should have just I should have just protected. That was such a bad play on my part because I faked out his Ludicolo, and I thought it'd be faster for some reason, and then I would get a rock slide off onto that Talonflame. But I'm guessing the Talonflame's Choice Banded because that did a huge amount of damage, and then he withdraws. So I'm pretty sure it's Choice Banded because he withdraws when he knew I could have Sucker Punched, and he sends out the Tyranitar. Tyranitar gets his Sandstream ability, making the weather Sandstorm, and this turn I actually swap out all of my Pokemon. I swap out Scrappy and send in my Trevenant. Just because I was pretty sure that even if a Scald was coming Scrappy's way, I'd be able to take it, and I sent out Rotom. This was probably a bad idea, seeing as he goes for the Scald onto Mawile for the KO, but I go into my Fire type, which doesn't appreciate that very much. So now my Rotom is really low too, so I have 2 low Pokemon, and it's only turn 3, so things are looking pretty bad for me. So I swap out my Rotom just in case it's a physical Tyranitar. Most regular Tyranitars, not Mega, are special, just so that Intimidate and Burn doesn't affect it as much. And then I go for the Protect on Deku Tree to, make sure no Ice Beams come my way or Dark Pulses or stuff like that. So we see that they actually double target Deku Tree, and I get a free swap into my Scrappy, which is really good. So we're all taking that annoying Sandstorm damage, but the chip damage really does matter eventually, because it can decide a 2-hit KO or a 1-hit KO. So I swap out my Scrappy here and go back into my Mawile. This was kind of a risky play because if let's say a Fire Blast were coming my way, which it was going for the Trevenant, then that would have been really bad because that would mean my Mawile is dead and I just lost my Mega. So now there's a Kangaskhan, and I'm not sure if it's going to keep his Scrappy ability and KO my Mawile, but I'm pretty sure that he's going for the Mawile. So I'm just going to protect with Mawile, and hopefully I don't take unnecessary Fako damage. Oh, my bad, I actually go for the Play Rough and not the Protect, and I get a Will-O-Wisp off onto the Kangaskhan, which is really good, because now I nerfed him. He can go for Power-Up Punches, as he does, but it shouldn't take me out at this point. So he gets a crit, which means he's going to do more damage with this second hit than he originally should have, but that's fine. It's not doing too much damage anyway, so I'm fine with that. We're all taking more Sandstorm damage. Now, I was pretty sure that he was going to swap out the Tyranitar for the Talonflame because he knew that the Play Rough was coming. So it didn't go as well as I thought. So now I'm going to go into Easy Bake because I know that if a hit is coming my way, I'll be fine. He goes for the Sucker Punch onto Mawile, and luckily Mawile lives with only 3 HP, which is really good. So I get a Rock Slide off, and as you see, it doesn't do too much damage to both of these Pokemon. He goes for the Fire Blast. I'm like, great, Mawile's dead. But no, he went for my Rotom Heat, and my Rotom Heat lives too. And this is the turn that the Sandstorm subsides. So now I have both these Pokemon at such low HP, and I'm just questioning which one is he going to kill with this Sucker Punch. So the Kangaskhan actually reveals that he has Protect, and I go for the Play Rough onto Tyranitar to just KO it. Easy peasy. So that's Tyranitar out of the way. He can't get any of those Fire Blasts off onto my team, and I get a Thunderbolt, but he protects himself, so it does not matter. He takes more burn damage and is very close to KOing himself from the burn, and then comes Ludicolo. I'm like, oh great. Who is he going to KO with the Fake Out? So I withdraw both Pokemon, I'm pretty sure, because I don't want to be KO'd by that Fake Out. So I swap out and get the Intimidated off onto the Kangaskhan, bringing it even at a lower attack. I'm pretty sure it's at -1 now, or neutral. I think it might be at -1 though. So I bring in both. Not both are going to be able to eat up the Fake Out, but he goes for the Fake Out and the Sucker Punch. So I bring in both Pokemon very safely, and Kang will be going down to his own burn next turn. So I get the Fake Out off onto Ludicolo because I know that Kang is going to die to his burn, so there's no point hitting him. And he gets the return, doing a whole heck of a lot of damage actually. Ludicolo flinches, and I get the Trick Room up. So now he's down to his last two Pokemon, and I have my 4. So it's looking very good for me. I'm feeling very confident about this match. But I know that he still has a Talonflame at neutral attack, so his Brave Birds are going to be doing a whole lot of damage. The Brave Bird targeting my Scrappy. Scrappy is obviously going down to that hit. There's no questions asked. And it's taking a small bit of amount of recoil, not too much, and I get a Shadow Claw off onto his Talonflame. So next Brave Bird that he does, he's going down to his own recoil. So Ludicolo goes for the Giga Drain. Not sure why. He could have went for the Ice Beam, but who knows. So goes for the Brave Bird. Wasn't sure if it was going for the Rotom or not, but it was obviously going for the Trevenant. So it's gonna die to its own recoil here, which is really nice. Now I'm like, okay, Rotom should outspeed Ludicolo in the Trick Room, so I can get this Thunderbolt off and do a lot of damage, right? Nope, he's faster, goes for the Scald, and now my Rotom's down. I'm like, oh my goodness. This is my Mega Mawile against the Ludicolo. I know Mega Mawile outspeeds Ludicolo in the Trick Room for sure, so all I have to do is just have a Play Rough, and I will win this match, no questions asked. But he avoids the Play Rough. What's an accuracy rate? 90 accuracy, and he gets a Scald off, and that is Mawile down, and that is good game. The things that you lose to, sometimes hacks like that are game deciding, but that's Pokemon. Crits will happen, misses will happen all the time, and sometimes it does decide a game. But it was a really fun game. I had lots of fun, and I learned a lot. So thanks for the battle, Zach, and yeah, see you later, guys.